Am I on your IG? Hey y'all, we live.
For the
Y'all, welcome
flag.
to another episode of Summer Speaks. I am your host, Summer Rain. Y'all know I gotta get my technicalities out the way. Um, I'm doing something different tonight, y'all. My look,
Oh,
so
sh-
this my people's down here. Like when I say this my people's, I've been knowing this man since I was 21. So uh
he knows your stories then.
he's seen Hulk mode. He done seen me in Hulk mode.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
So
I done had to snatch her off a few couple, few couple people.
um
Damn,
so
son, that's
y'all
sad. That's
he
sad,
has
son.
convinced me that I need to because I stream on YouTube and Facebook simultaneously on this platform, but he has convinced me that I need to now turn on IG live. So that's what I'm trying to do right now is go live on IG. I don't know why I'm so nervous to go live on IG.
Nervous. Wow.
Yeah.
Nervous.
You never been nervous a day in your life. Now you nervous.
I make it look good. That's the thing. And another thing, I don't know what I'm doing. That's hold on.
You just go to live, girl.
I had to find it. Don't do that. Okay, so how do I get you to go on there, y'all? Y'all know I'll be raw real. It just this is me. How do I? Okay, so do I start the live and then add you? I can't hear nothing you saying.
Sorry, yeah, I had the mic muted. That would be the best thing to do. I mean, you could add a person instantly before you start the live or whatever the case may be. But
I don't know how to do that. So we are going live. I'm live on Instagram, y'all.
okay.
Um, let me add somebody. Look, I put all y'all stuff where
Should
it
have
needs
never
to
gave
go.
you money.
You said what?
Should have never gave you niggas money. I see you.
Right. So I'm on your live. I'm
Yeah.
on your live right now.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay. So I can go live with you.
Yep. Hang on one second.
Is that gonna work? Is that working?
Yeah. Yeah, but it'll be echoing. So I would have to mute something. Hang on.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna mute myself on Instagram.
Okay. Is it gonna? Is it gonna? Okay. So y'all, I'm new to this. I'm new to
Right.
Instagram Live. I am new to Instagram Live. So what is going on is I'm on Facebook and YouTube right now, and I'm trying to get on Instagram Live and see how this is gonna work. Because if I'm talking all
Why
together,
fix your camera
what you mean? Because you can
on
see my
IG
blind.
page? You look silly.
I okay. So the thing is, Corey. I'm gonna have to set it. Hold on. I'm gonna have to set it here because my little thing. Is that
Okay,
better?
there we go. Now accept my request on Instagram Live.
Okay. Yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning. I did
Said
accept
mine
it.
too.
You said what?
Said mine too.
I don't see yours. Hold
Ah
on,
man.
hold on, Corey. Hold on. Okay. There we go.
What the hell? My shit be. This phone is so weird, yo.
Okay, so
There we
it's
go.
echoing.
Right, that's what I
You gotta
said.
turn
I
the
said I
replay
have to
to on
I'm
mute.
muting myself on Instagram.
Is it gonna be the same for me?
Yeah. So here's how you people usually do this. Whenever you're on your main, whenever you're on your mainstream has to be in the headphones, and then whatever other stream you have will be should be on your
Okay, so here's the thing. Now that I know how to do this, I don't have no headphones. So we're gonna do away with Instagram today. And then moving forward, we can do all streams because now I have to get a set of headphones, which I was wondering why people use headphones during podcasts.
Okay.
Throw the whole joint
We tried it. It didn't work.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I can't. Not today, y'all. Not today. Okay. So we was trying something new. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me and sticking with me. Two commenting. Okay.
One more second. I gotta go back to my headphones because somebody just called my phone.
Okay. Let me put my phone on D&D. How y'all doing? Y'all listen. It's always an adventure with me. It's always Corey. Why are you shaking your head? Okay, y'all. So, Corey, how was your day today? Since you shaking your head.
I just lost on 2K, so I'm mad.
I can't hear nothing y'all saying, but just hang on. It's on my end. Just give me 1 second. I apologize, but y'all go ahead and do y'all thing. Please forgive me. It's because somebody just called my phone.
Okay. He gonna have to go out and come back in, probably. So, are you really like you take 2K to heart like that?
Nah, I don't. I was joking.
I was about to be like, what?
Nah, my day been all right, man. I ain't gonna complain. I need a haircut. I look bad. Excuse me, y'all.
That's why you got a hat on.
Hope ain't no ladies watching. I'm
You know they are. You know they are. I don't even know. We don't care about that though. Like we like the scruffy look sometimes. Corey, you look good. Even with a hat on, you look good.
Okay. I'm trying to shoot your shot, girl.
No, you didn't.
I heard she trying to shoot a shot.
No, you didn't.
Sarsky.
I cannot.
I shoot a shot at me, y'all. Y'all see
Cut
me?
it out. Cut it clean out the box, y'all. And while we wait for our guests to come back in, because Corey is on one today. Y'all, Corey been giving me a hard time. Since we got backstage, honey, because y'all know I normally start on time.
Nah, no. I ain't letting you have it. No.
I normally start about 7 on time. We
About
do.
7. Everybody know about 7 ain't 7.
Sometimes
you start around 7-ish.
Listen, Corey. No, because StreamYard, they only give you like a certain amount of time in between. Like you get, I think
I
like
got fault with Stream. I hope they watching StreamYard for last week. I'm sick of y'all.
Man, listen. Last week was such a disappointment. I just was like,
we paid $25. See,
a month.
I put we on there. We pay $25 a month.
Right, because he ain't paying they gonna thing. You need to start contributing. Everybody, I need a thumbs up, a like, or something, because he need to start contributing to this fund.
And I got $6 on it. I got 6 on it.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry about that.
You're fine. Okay.
So go back to where you started. So I'm gonna tell us about how K-Pound had to pull you off some people. What was
that
going
was not
on?
the story. All right, y'all. So this person, look, K-Pound is near and dear to my heart. I've been knowing him since I was 21. I met him on Fort Knox at the Rocker. Was our first encounter you pulling me off of somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was the security guard there. I was like the biggest security guard there. And yeah, I don't remember the full story because it was so long ago. I just remember that's how we met because I had to pull you off a chick, and then then you was arguing with a dude too, and so I grabbed you and pulled you in, and you know we sat down, like we kind of sat you down in the back room, the VIP room, and we talked. I kind of told you about yourself a little bit, and
That
then the
sound
next
about
time, the next time, you know, the next time you came to the Rock or whatever, we actually talked and interacted. We exchanged numbers, just on some, you know, conversation type stuff.
And this has been my friend ever since, y'all. Like
that sounds about right.
we don't shut up, Corey, because Corey, how can you even say that? You ain't never seen me. You ain't never seen me live and in living color. So how can you even say that?
I've never seen you live in a living color. Are you sure?
Not in the manner he's talking about.
Are you sure?
No.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing.
No, when? Let me know. No, let's go.
I seen you in rare form though.
When?
Guy.
You said what?
It was with a guy too. You was in rare form.
Where was I at? No, I need to know now.
Nah, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Well, to
Welcome
fully
to the show,
to fully
everybody.
introduce myself, man. My name is Kate Pound. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
I am a producer slash ghostwriter slash celebrity security slash. I wear a lot of hats, man. Ghostwriter, manager. I book artists as well. I also have a trucking company and a security company. So I do a lot of stuff.
Let me ask you something.
What's that?
Jayla, you know Jayla?
Jayla from Jayla Soul or Jayla the Rap Genie?
So,
Yeah, she's one of my artists.
that's what's up. She came when
Yeah, I
she
love
moved
her.
her. When she moved her, I was the first person to meet her, and I try to put her on. You feel me?
Okay,
She's
that's
doing it
what's
now,
up. Yeah,
though.
Look how my friends
that's
come
my people.
together.
I just linked her up with John Woo.
Yeah,
That's gonna be crazy.
Woo, that's my
That,
dog. Woo.
listen, that's gonna be crazy.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
gonna
and
be
then
crazy.
I spoke to AT about getting her booked in some clubs and things of that nature. So we trying to work that out as well.
Oh yeah,
You know, her season, my brother. I know he ain't really doing too much musically, but I know he's still linked in. Jamarcus is my brother as well. It's like I'm fully connected in Kentucky, man. Like fully connected.
that's what's
Yeah.
up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
My people's coming together. I'm so happy.
Yeah, that's
Look
dope
at
shit.
y'all
Yeah,
look at
but
my
Jayla,
folks
but
coming
Jayla,
together. I'm just
she's
kidding.
a
I'm just
monster.
kidding.
The artists I know
I
from
got to give
Pittsburgh.
her flowers. She's one of the most creative. I'm not even gonna say female artists, but she's one of the most creative artists that I've come in contact with, and I've known Jayla for a long time now. You know what I
So
mean?
you see
She.
see that video she did on the roof?
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't get a chance to see it yet.
Okay, well I shot that.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all
Nice.
look at
Okay,
my
well, we're
folks.
gonna have
My
to
houses coming
you know,
together.
off camera, we're gonna have a few conversations about, you know what I mean, about Jayla and things of that nature. So, you know, in the videos and things of that nature.
And
So
our album cover, I
definitely
did an album cover too. I didn't do the album, I didn't do the art, but the pictures is from a shoot
oh,
we did
the
too.
little
Okay.
Miss mixtape.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
volume 2 out now. But
yep.
hey, Summer, how you doing, love?
I was just
You're
listening
beautiful girl.
to
I
I
forgot
mean,
it's
it's
summer
your show, love. Like it's your
season.
show. I can't take over.
No,
Yeah.
it's okay. Corey tends to do that sometimes.
Well, I mean, they want to hear from a male. All these women don't want to hear from you all the time. You know what I'm
It's
saying? They
okay.
want
And
they
you
want
see,
to
I
hear
let y'all have it though.
they
I
want to hear
let
me
y'all.
sometimes. You hear me?
Well, also, I like to mention too that I'm also a part of Ugly Money Entertainment. That's the shirt that I'm wearing. Which Ugly Money Entertainment is the #2 independent label in Atlanta.
That's what's up.
Behind Authentic Empire. Shout out to Boom Man. But Ugly Money Nietzsche doing his thing. He also has a podcast called Trigger Alert. I was telling Summer about that off camera or whatever the case may be. He got like over 2 to 3 million listeners, subscribers, things of that nature. So, Ugly Money Against the World, man, we doing it big right now. You feel me?
I
That's
see.
what's
China
up.
Monet is an artist. She doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? Moody doing his thing. Like Moody was on he was on No Jumper. He was on Casa Not. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, niggas are definitely doing their thing, man.
And what's crazy is I was in Atlanta and I actually heard that name. So y'all definitely popping because I ain't even from there and I was there and I definitely heard that Ugly Money for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's the shirt I got on right now. Like you feel me?
Yes, sir.
Got to
Y'all
represent the
look,
brand.
look how it came around full circle because Corey, our first episode, you was in Atlanta.
Yep. Nah, second one.
Was it the second one?
Yeah, it
What was
was
the first one?
our first episode of me being a co-host. Yeah, but I was a guest on it at first. Yeah,
Corey.
yeah.
Not to try to correct me, and I knew what I was saying.
You right. I just didn't think you were damn.
Corey, you acting up.
You right. You right.
All right, y'all. So today we are talking about men versus women. I just want y'all to know that K-Pound is a Kevin Samuel supporter. I just want y'all to know that. Corey, are you a Kevin Samuel supporter as well?
Man, I'm gonna be 100. I know about him, but I don't support him. Not knocking anybody that does. I just don't get that deep into it. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I am not a supporter. However, I will say some of the things that man has said made sense. Some of it did make sense. A lot of it did.
I'm just gonna say rest in peace to the late great Kevin Samuels, Dr. Kevin Samuels. I feel like dude was the new improved Malcolm X when it comes to men and women relationships. Cause dude was harsh, but he was real. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women couldn't respect it because of how it came, not the message. They couldn't.
Yeah.
They couldn't listen to the message because they couldn't hear past the messenger.
Facts. But you know, that's how women do anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I don't want to listen to men anyway. You know what I'm saying? A real man. You feel me?
I know. Yo.
Shots fired.
You might need to get another female. You might need to get another female guest on here, Summer, because it seems like you're about to get booked.
Best friend. Yo, I need you now because they are ganging up.
Hey, now we ganging up on. See what I'm saying?
No, listen. We're not going out like that. I can hold my own for sure. Make sure you got a chair.
You putting 20 on fire right now.
Y'all,
ain't nobody jumping.
Impromptu right now because I got to bring in reinforcements. Because ain't no way y'all gonna say women don't listen to men. We listen to men. We do listen to
men.
Y'all
do.
Hold on. Y'all bent over. Yeah, that's when y'all do. When y'all bent over, when y'all getting the benefit out of it, that's when y'all do.
I mean, I can't lie. I can't lie. There's been several times where I've told a woman to like spread them and she just listens. But I can't tell her to go make me a sandwich.
Yeah.
Make a sandwich.
Women do listen to men.
Yeah.
Now I got to get ignorant. First it was men. These niggas gonna say now I got to come with it.
Now we niggas. Damn. Now we niggas.
Damn.
They gonna say
that is very unprofessional of you, man.
He is. That is very unprofessional.
Listen. I got best friend with me. Who then?
Oh shit.
Y'all, this is my best friend for lifers. This is one of the few I have.
She don't listen to you.
This Nina.
Nina don't listen to you.
Up top and K-Pound is at the bottom.
Okay.
And then my view, I got 4 viewers right now, but they come in and out.
Yes.
So the topic is men versus women.
Okay.
And I wasn't finna let them gang up on me. And the first thing came out Corey's mouth was women don't listen to men. And then K-Pound going second it.
Y'all don't.
How don't we listen to men? Let's get that started.
Y'all might listen, but they go in one ear and not the other.
For who though?
Okay. So to answer your question, in a professional manner, it's the sense that women, it seems as though most women only listen to men to respond. They don't listen to learn. Women feel as though a man has to have a certain status or has to have a certain position in order for them to listen. So that right there is the first and foremost, mistake that that gets made as far as men and women is concerned. Because it's like this. It's like this. A broke nigga can't tell me what to do. Like, you understand what I mean? So
He's preaching.
I'm not taking offense to that because you said most women, not all women.
yeah, no, I can't say all women. I mean, nothing. Everything that I say.
You said women. You didn't even clarify most women, or you said women.
Everything that I say is generalized. It's nothing personal towards any, certain individual unless I personalize it, which I will say names because I really don't care. But, at the end of the day, it's generalized. But for me, I go off of logic, I go off of facts, and I go off of statistics. You understand what I'm saying? So, any statement that I'm making is backed up by research. It's not just my opinion. I don't give my opinion because my opinion is horrible.
Look, inquiring minds want to know.
Like what you been through where these women ain't listening to you because apparently.
Oh no, love. It has nothing to do with it has nothing. Once again, my comments are only fact based. They're not off of my personal experience. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say that. I'm only speaking for women teach men. Period. Okay. Okay.
Alondra Yerby said women teach men, period. Y'all ready?
Which is true because we mold y'all into what we want.
And y'all don't even know it.
Okay, so here's my question. Is that necessary? Okay, so are you in a relationship currently?
I am not.
Are you in a relationship currently?
I am.
She is not.
Okay. So, being as though you mold men the way you want them, why don't you have one?
Oh, I did. I walked away from it.
Right. So, what is that saying about you and your teaching skills?
Oh, I taught very well. I chose to walk away. It wasn't
right, but you made him. Why did you? Okay, wait. Okay, so why did you walk away? Hold on. Wait. Why did you walk away?
I chose to walk away.
Why?
Wow. What is the reason?
After putting up with a whole bunch of BS for years.
But you molded him.
You molded him. You molded him to BS then.
So in turn, the BS that you dealt with is your fault because you molded that man.
So he was a better man. So now that he is where he is, he's better off.
So you molded him for somebody else.
You molded him for the next chick. Oh, okay.
He ain't with nobody. So.
But see, and that right there is that right there.
But we're still
that
friends.
right there.
We still communicate.
But that right there is the epitome of a delusional situation, because you literally just made the statement of I mold my men. Women mold their man into what they want them to be. So if you want him to be a F nigga, then that's what you made him, and that's what he is. Now you're saying that he's better off. Hang on, you said that he's better off with y'all being apart, which means that you didn't mold him for you. You molded him for somebody else.
I molded him to be a better person than what he was when we started.
But you left him, so you didn't give him an opportunity to be a better man for you.
Person for himself. He didn't have to. He didn't have to be there for me. I don't need him to be there for me. I needed him to be mentally there for himself. So I molded him to better himself, and he is better off where he was. He was a prison nigga. He was constantly running in and out of prison. Now this man has his CDL, owns his own truck, and is better in himself with the help of me.
So you take credit for that?
Of course I will.
That makes no sense at all, love. That makes no sense at all.
I like it.
Of course I'm going to take the credit. Because without me, he would probably still be running the streets.
What'd you say?
How you know another woman couldn't mold him like you did?
Another woman probably could have, but they didn't. He had all the opportunity to go to other women, but he chose not.
Okay, so what reward is in that for you? Where's your reward for doing that now?
We're still friends. He calls me for everything.
That's not what I asked you, love. Where is your reward at?
Back in prison.
Where is your reward at for doing that? Because if you don't have a reward in that, then it was just a waste of your time.
It wasn't a waste of my time because he's still my friend. First and foremost, he's going to always remain my friend. Whenever he needs to be molded into a different place, I'm going to encourage him and still do that. I don't need to be with this man emotionally to mold him. That's what you don't get.
So
no, but you're missing my point, love. You've never answered my question. You just danced around my question. What benefit is that for you? There is no benefit because friends don't come with benefits.
I don't.
The only benefit that you got. Wait, hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish, please. The only benefit in that is the fact that you feel as though you can say, "I molded him to be a better person." That is the benefit. You coming in here now? That is it, which is kind of, ridiculous by honesty standards.
Is he smoking a cigarette?
I know he's not about to smoke that cigarette.
Oh no! I just had to. Y'all mind y'all business first off.
Is he smoking a cigarette?
Hey,
You gonna stress that man out.
No, I'm not stressed at all.
You like him?
Yeah, he's talking.
I did a good job. I did a good job picking our guests this week.
Yeah, you still ain't answered the question though.
Who?
Friend. The question he asked you 20 minutes ago.
I'm still, what benefits for me, we're still friends. He's still going to always be my friend. I don't need to be in a relationship with this man for me to get the benefits from him.
So
I can reach out to him for anything and he will still be there.
Question before you ask.
Right. So what was the purpose of molding him?
Teacher, I got a question before you ask your question. So how do you get to determine what's the benefit to her versus what's a benefit, period? Like who made you who made you the benefit?
Police,
God, or a principal to say that's not a benefit to you? That's ridiculous.
Okay. So I'm going to speak to you factually and logically. Okay. It is illogical to mold a man for somebody else because then it's a waste of your time. You have no benefit from that. Now, honestly and truly, there is no such thing as platonic friends between men and women unless you've already been emotional with that person or you've already been.
That's facts.
Did he mute himself?
Somebody called. Somebody called.
Because I was like, what, did he mute himself?
Put your phone on D&D. You can't be going in.
Yeah, my phone started ringing.
Before I put it on Do Not Disturb. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Okay. So what I was saying was yes, I can hear you guys. So if, like I said, if you're you've been physical with this man, you've been in a relationship with this man, you've been emotionally attached to this man. So it's not a friendship. That's just an ex that you keep around. That's it. Because another man is not going to, like, your current man is not going to look at that man as if he's your friend. He's going to look at that man as a person that already had sex with you or already been in a relationship with you. And therefore, he's going to have the issue with that man being around. There's no such thing as platonic friends between men and women. So that's not a benefit to you. Now, you can argue with your man and keep him around, but that's not going to do nothing but stress you out and stress out the relationship. So it is illogical to be in a situation like that.
So you say.
No, that's statistics. Ma'am, that's not my opinion. Once again, that's not my opinion. That is a fact. Corey, would you be okay with your woman? Listen, Corey, would you be okay with your woman who being friends with a man who she's had sex with previous?
Nah, ain't no way.
Exactly. So that right there is a consensus.
Let's take it a step further though, real quick. She just said, as for you to say that your rules, as for you to say you molded the nigga. How you just say you molded him? God molded him, actually.
Did he just say?
Said you made this man a man that was in jail. He was in jail. That's cool. I understand that. I respect that. I respect the fact that you helped him out, but you didn't mold the nigga. Oh, it's crickets. Oh, okay.
Oh, she reading the comments right now.
So I'm not necessarily trying to turn this into an argument between men and women. My purpose
no,
in
it's not an
mentioning.
argument. This is a debate.
Oh,
and a
no.
discussion.
It's a great debate.
Right. But
Yes.
but I'm saying that to say that I'm saying that to say that the reason why I took this approach, I wanted to take a different approach because I feel like it's kind of crazy that the agenda that is being pushed is men versus women, where I feel as though we should all be on the same accord. But at the end of the day, you have those women and you have those men. Men are on one extreme, women are on another extreme. So it's kind of hard to come together
There's
because we
always
feel like
gonna be men versus women because men think they superior over women.
Okay, so hold on, because I know y'all gonna go in, and I ain't gonna never get to say nothing. And the show says Summer speak. Summer ain't spoke yet.
Yes, ma'am.
So, with that statement that she just said, I don't agree with that. Not all men think that they are superior to women. For one, yes, men are the head. I do believe that.
I do get that.
Men are the head, and they are to lead. They are to lead. That is the design. It was designed for men to be the head and to lead the family. However, the devil done made some. I ain't supposed to be cussing. The devil done made some men with female tendencies. I will say that. And they call themselves real men and they call themselves providers, but they're really not. Like, I cannot. For me, I know I can listen to a man, but he got to be leading me in the right direction. If I'm listening to you and I'm seeing that you leading us into the ocean and I know I can't swim and you can't swim neither, we're not going.
Nope.
We're not going. And I feel like as a man, you should be able to lead, and I'm going to listen to you. But if it don't make sense what you're saying of what should go, the way we should go, you should be open to suggestion. Like, hey, babe, maybe let's not do it this way and just possibly see how it works this way. And sometimes men, there are a lot of men out there that are not open to suggestion, and what they say goes, and we are just supposed to just shut up and take it. It's supposed to be one band, one sound at the end of the day. But a lot of times society has made it that it's not one band, it's one sound. It's either you're the independent woman and you're always working and you don't need a man, or you're the man, you're the high value man, and you get to pick and choose which one you want to listen to, in hopes that the one that you pick and choose is going to listen to you because you are of high value and you have X amount of dollars and this going on for yourself. Whatever happened to back in the day? What just happened to love and making it work?
Well, I'm gonna say this. For one, men and women, I'm saying both, not just women, not just men, both. The problem is we bring baggage from old shit. Sorry for cussing. We bring baggage from old situations. Because the first thing a woman gonna say is, if a dude's trying to holler at him and she chose, first off, we got to point out that we choose who we talk to.
Yeah.
Right?
Everyone chooses. Everyone chooses.
So what usually happens is, and this is male and female, a male will deal with 2-3 females who might not be what they want. And then the first thing they say is, well, I ain't gonna deal with her because she's probably just like them other two. And then a woman is quick to cut a man off who might be the man for her, but she's had bad experiences from her choices. It was her choice. Like what they say, if I would look like a dog and I bark like a dog, I'm a dog. A lot of women will holler at a dog and expect the dog to turn into a cat, and it doesn't happen like that. And the thing is, the first thing she wants to do is say, "Oh well, a dude might be trying to holler." She's like, "Nah, I can do everything by myself. I don't need no nigga for nothing." That's the first thing a woman to say, and that's not true.
I do. I need a man.
To expound on that, I see that in a lot of women, that they fall in love with a man's potential and not who he truly is. So you fall in love with what you feel like you could turn him into, not who he truly is. So then once you get disappointed, now, oh, this nigga ain't, whatever, because he's not who you thought he could, because he's not who you thought he could be. And that be one of the main issues. You understand what I'm saying? Now, to go back to what Friend said about men being superior to women, I don't necessarily look at it as a superiority thing, but I mean, let's be real. Men built the world. Like the roads that you stand on, everything. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And are you a religious person, Friend?
I'm a spiritual person.
So do you believe in the Bible, things of that nature, or you just...
I ain't gonna answer that on live.
Why?
Well, you don't. Listen, if you don't, you don't. Understand?
Everybody ain't ready to admit their truth. Everybody ain't.
That's fine. But
ain't ready.
the reason I'm asking is because even if you look into something as simple as marriage, what do those vows say? You are to what? Your husband. Love, cherish, and obey your husband.
Is that in? Are you talking about vows, or are you talking about a scripture?
No, I said vows. I said as something as simple as marriage. What does it say in your vows that you are to do what?
Listen, when I marry people, that ain't even in the vows that I put in there. I don't have those words. The word obey is not in there.
But is that not in the scriptures? Is that not where you get your vows from the Bible?
What scripture is it in?
You would have to look that up yourself. Honestly, I don't, because I can't recall. I can't recall off the top of my head. But
I am.
Okay.
Oh, keep talking. I'm looking it up.
Yeah, but love, cherish, honor, obey.
I remember.
So how could you obey somebody who is not superior to you?
I don't remember hearing obey in there. But okay. I don't remember hearing obey in there. I love honor, and cherish. I don't remember hearing obey.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this: we always put perspective on, oh, she's my queen, or he's my king. I mean, that itself states it right there.
Okay.
The king is the top. I know you can't do it without a queen. I will.
The queen is the strongest player on the chessboard.
That's on the chessboard. We talking about when things go down in a kingdom. The prince, the princess, all that. The king's superior. Now the chessboard, the queen is the biggest piece. I will admit that.
Go ahead.
But I'm talking about the superior part. It's a king.
We're going back to the verse. It's Ephesians 4, chapter 4, verse 2 and 3. Nope, I take that back. Ephesians 5, chapter 5, verse 22 through 33. We're not going to read all of them, though. The main one is in here. Verse 22, wives, submit yourselves to your own husband as you do to the Lord. That's
Thank you.
Submit, not obey.
Y'all always
the same thing.
Hold on. Y'all always want to say that, but then the next verse, verse 23 says, "For the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church, his body of he is the Savior." Now, as the church submits to Christ, so as the wife should submit to their husband.
That doesn't mean obey.
So
how can you submit to somebody if you don't listen?
How can you submit?
So okay.
How can you submit to somebody if you don't listen?
Right.
That's your question.
You can listen without doing all that obey stuff. Obeying is like telling a dog to listen to you and obey. No, we're not doing it. I'm not saying and do all that. I submit naturally to a man. I submit naturally. I shouldn't have to hear the word obey. You gonna obey me, or this ain't gonna happen. No, as a woman, you're gonna submit naturally to a man that's ready to lead.
Okay. Answer this question. Answer this question. So you and Summer want to go out, right? Now, remember how I was on the phone with her earlier and we were talking about the outfits and things of that nature?
Mm-hmm.
So the outfit that you had on, if I, as your man, said, I don't want you wearing that, what are you going to say?
I would take your advice into consideration. I probably wouldn't wear it, but that don't mean I'm obeying you. I'm listening to your opinion on my outfit.
That's obeying.
That's not obeying.
What is it? Shit, I'm confused.
It is obeying if you don't wear it. You're obeying what he said.
So if I tell you, yo, I'm not okay with you wearing that, yo. Listen, I'm not okay with you. I'm not okay with you wearing that. If you go out with that outfit on, it's going to be an issue between me and you.
You see, you adding on too much now. You ain't got to add.
That's not too much. That is telling you. Listen, that is telling you exactly what is going. That is telling you what exactly is going to happen. So
you wearing that out. See, you throwing in extra stuff, and that's going. In my mind, I'm not willing to submit to a man who think he can control me.
See, that's not controlling. You taking it to a.
What do you think submitting is, love?
Obeying is not as bad as y'all think it is. You just don't like the word.
No, what do you think submitting is, love?
If I tell a
submitting is worse.
That means he's obeying me. That don't mean nothing. Submitting else. He's listening.
Submitting is worse than obey.
That means obey. I mean, you taking the word obey too far. Y'all don't like the word. That's fine. But
Hold on. Okay, so the definition of obey: comply with the command, direction, or request of a person or a law. Submit to the authority. All right.
Exactly.
Obey. Y'all heard obey. Okay.
Right. So what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with the word obey.
Hold on. Submit. Submit is accept or yield to a superior force. God, that do sound weird.
Exactly my point. That is worse. Obey.
It's so bad, it's not. The word obey is not bad. Y'all just
it
don't
sounds
like
a command.
That's what I'm saying.
It's all a command,
but this sounds worse.
Exactly my point. Exactly my point, and that's exactly what I said.
It says, "Wives, submit to your husbands," because
thank you.
Apparently, we the slaves and y'all the masters.
It has nothing to do with being a slave. It has nothing to do with being a slave. It has nothing to do with being a master at all. It's just that the man is the head of the household. That is how it's supposed to be. If you do not respect your man, then I cannot provide and protect for you. If you do not listen to what I have to say, if you do not follow my lead, I cannot protect you. If you don't respect my opinions, if you don't respect what it is that I'm asking you to do, then you cannot be under my protection, period. Because you're gonna, like you said, friend, you're adding too much on it, so I'm gonna do that just to spite him. So you're gonna go out like that and potentially.
I didn't say do it just to spite. I didn't say do it just to spite.
One thing real quick.
What, Corey?
So Summer just made a statement earlier about why can't we go back to the old school? We don't want to go back to the old school because back in the day, them women obeyed their man.
They did obey their man, and then look what they men still doing on the side.
I'm not here to say what's right and what's wrong, but what I'm telling you is back in the day, the woman was obeying what the man said. See, times have changed. Y'all think y'all don't need a nigga. Not every woman, but most women think, oh, I can do this by myself. I can do this. I can do that. I can do this. And they might be doing it, but it's only a matter of time until you're going to need a man's help. Just like a man. A man can't do it by himself. We know that. Man can't do all that. I mean, he can, but having a woman is way better.
So then I have a question of, okay, so that's how it was back in the day. At some point, what point when the man was doing his part, the woman was doing her part, but then the man got tired of the woman not contributing to the household financially, so now she has to go out and do it. Like, when did the dynamics of all of that change?
I'm gonna tell you exactly when
I started. I'm gonna tell these kids change the street rules.
No, I'm gonna tell you exactly when that changed. When that changed is when feminism started.
Ooh, what she just said right there was powerful.
Okay, so I do agree. Yeah, you are correct. Feminism did happen, but at the same time,
feminism started out as women feeling like they needed to be equal to a man. Y'all can't do the things that we do. Y'all don't go through the things that we go through. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can feel as though oh, well, there's some women out there who could do this. There's someone out there who could do that. But in reality, you know, as far as strength is concerned, as far as mental capacity is concerned, men are superior to women. That is just a natural fact. It's a natural fact.
Hold on.
It is
Mental,
nature,
is
right?
mental really the natural fact? So physical, yes, but is the mental really a fact?
Yes. I'm explaining to you how. Because women, most women, and I'm saying like most, as in like 90% of women, move off of their emotions. Men move off of logic. We move off of what's real and what we can prove. Women move off of how they feel and how that makes them feel. You said, friend, that you left that man that you molded because why? Because he was doing some BS that you didn't like. But if you molded that man, and you should have been able to put him in a better position to be a better man for you, but you weren't willing to do that because you didn't feel good about it. He didn't make you feel good about it, so you walked away from him. That's not logical. That's feelings, which means that you don't have. A lot of women don't have the mental capacity to separate what is logical from how they feel. That is a natural fact in women. Some of we talked about that earlier.
Emotional creatures. I can't admit that women are emotional.
Exactly. So once again, I could go into a job, and I've had this happen. I could go to a job where a man has disrespected, you know, the mess out of me. But being as though I'm in a situation where I don't want to lose my job, I don't want to slander my, you know, my own reputation. There was nothing that I could do to that man. And in a sense where some women, and I'm only saying some, but some women will burn the whole building down. Just like Summer, when we talked earlier, and I said you should listen to your man the way you listen to your boss. And you're like, well, I don't even listen to my boss. And I'm like, okay, well then I don't know what to tell you.
I'm a lost cause.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't listen to me. I'm a lost
you know what
cause.
I'm saying? So all I'm saying is the boss. What I brought up was that your boss can come say, hey, Summer, log out of register 10, move to register 6. Okay,
that
cool.
You'll
do
that. That wasn't
man,
what you said. What you said was log out of register 7, and I need you to go to register 10.
Whatever the case may be. But I can't tell you, hey, Summer, go make me a sandwich, please.
Yeah, okay, you said please. Okay.
Well, I'm sorry. That's me. Because I say please, but I can't just say go make me a sandwich. Yo, I'm hungry, Summer. Make me a sandwich. Exactly. Look at your face. Instantly.
Facts.
Summer, I need you to make me a sandwich. You can say please. Like, what the?
You didn't listen.
Got him.
Listen. If you say you need me to do something, baby, I got you. If you need me, I need you. I got you.
Me and my baby mom got into an argument because I said to her, and it was in the heat of something happening. It was like, yo, I need you to do da. But the way I said it was harsh, and I understand that. But it was a situation where I needed you to move right then. And okay, perfect. I'm sorry. Let me change the story. So I'm in a club, right, with my baby's mom. We were together at that time. Okay, she was pregnant with my child. I just came home from Kentucky actually, and I moved back to Pittsburgh. I have a pretty good name in Pittsburgh, pretty big name. So, you know, I got invited to a show to perform, but nobody knew I was performing. So, you know, I come in, I take the stage, everybody sees me. It's an uproar just in the people who mess with me, not the whole crowd, because everybody didn't know me. I ain't gonna stand here and act like they did. But, you know, a lot of people know me. A majority of the people know me, and those who asked about me asked the people that know me. Cool. So, you know, I get to performing. Crowd goes crazy. You know, I tear it down, whatever the case may be. Okay. A fight breaks out between somebody I know and some niggas I didn't know. I'm like, I want to jump in the fight, but no, my baby mom is here. I have to protect her. I grab her and pull her behind me, right? I pull her to the end of the stage, so she's in the corner while they're fighting over there, but I'm making sure that she's safe. Now, I watch the door. There's only one door there and one broken door. The broken door leads to the outside. The other door leads to the next building, and then you go outside. I see the security guard walk in the building and spray mace. I tell her, yo, cover your mouth. She was like, huh? I said, cover your effing mouth. She was like, what? What are you telling? Start throwing up and everything. Now, I didn't have a chance to say, hey, please cover your mouth. He sprayed mace. I just said, cover your mouth. So if I tell you to do something, but it's the way that I said it made you not listen. Your rebellious state. In your rebellious state, I don't have time. It's an emergency happening. If you don't listen or you don't respect my opinion, I can't protect you. So in that suit, she almost had a miscarriage because she was throwing up blood. And now I'm about to go to jail because I ended up trying to beat the crap out of the security guard for spraying the mace and being a sucker and not breaking up the fight. He just sprayed mace. So that her situation with her not listening to me instantly made that situation a lot worse, where she could have just got down and then we broke the window to the outside and got outside.
So my question is, did she not listen because she could not hear you, or she wasn't understanding what you were saying, or she just was being rebellious?
I repeated myself 3 times. It's the way that I said it that she didn't listen.
Okay, so that's
cover your effing mouth.
That so the first time, if you would have said the first time cover your mouth and I didn't hear you, that's one thing. In an emergency situation, I'm going to listen to you because, hey, at the end of the day, them niggas is fighting. I can fight, but I'm not trying to fight.
Exactly.
You don't want me to fight, so I ain't got no choice but to listen. In certain situations, we need to take heed to what our man is saying.
Right. So why does everything have to come to you sweet? If I'm telling you to do something and it's for your own good, if I'm telling you to do something and it's for your own good, why wouldn't you listen? That's once again how I said that people don't listen to the message, they listen to the messenger. Meaning your issue is how I presented it to you, not what I presented to you.
If we at home and we're having a discussion about something, that's different. But if we're in a public setting, it's an emergency situation, I have no choice as your woman but to listen because at the end of the day,
heat of the moment,
I am your woman and you're supposed to protect me.
If you don't listen to me at home, you're not gonna listen to me in the street. If you can't respect my opinion at home where I am king or I'm supposed to be king, then you're not gonna respect my opinion or listen to me outside.
Who said I don't respect your opinion? The fact that so I'm supposed to let you say whatever and I say nothing at all. I can't have no say so at all.
No, not at all. That's not what I said.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying at home, I may hear what you're saying. I will hear what you're saying. I will listen to what you're saying. But at the end of the day, we're not always going to agree. We are not going to always agree. And
that's not a thing. Like that's not a thing. Like it's not. Of course, nobody.
A lot of men consider that as to not listening.
If you don't agree with something, we can speak about it. We can talk about it. We can have a discussion about it. That's not, y'all got that obey word and submissive word confused. That doesn't mean that you don't have an opinion. That just means that at the end of the day, regardless of whether you agree or disagree, if I put my foot down, that's what it should be, period. You're not going out in that outfit. I don't like the way it looks on you. I don't like the way your titties are sitting out. No, you're not going out. If you go out, cool, bye. But just make sure that you got somewhere else to go back to.
If we're going to the outfit thing, that outfit is something. If I'm single, I would buy the outfit and I would wear that outfit.
Yeah, if you're single, absolutely.
In a relationship, we're not going to do that. The purchasing the outfit is not even a thing to think about because I know realistically what I look like in this outfit and I know who I'm with. So
yeah, but that's y'all. But that's right. But that's y'all, and you guys are speaking from your own personal, you know what I'm saying, opinion, and that's a beautiful thing. But we're talking about, okay, for instance, look at how Ciara was dressed with Russell Wilson on that. I forget what I want to say it was the Grammys or something like that. Titties all out, all of that. Now he may not have an issue with it, but me as a man, I would have. You're not coming out the house like that. You crazy?
Hell no. Ain't no way.
Because where's the surprise? Because like men, listen, women are.
Listen, before you go to this, a lot of us have experienced this. This is why we're able to speak on this. Is a lot of us have experienced this particular situation.
Mm-hmm.
Continue.
I'm looking at the comment.
Okay. So the comment is Lakira said the N-word. Y'all, I'm trying to do my podcast as if the FCC is listening. So I'm trying to.
No, I got you. Do you think?
I'm telling my viewers this. Okay, so men paying 50% of the bills and want 100% of the control. I can't. He's looking for a daughter, not a wife. That's a lot of what we experience in society these days. Is there are a lot of men who are not. Yes, they're supposed to be providers, but they're not trying to be providers. And if I have to pay 50-50 of everything, and I have to listen to everything that you say, where's the benefit of that in me? Because if I'm paying half of my bills,
what's the give and take? Like,
there is no give and take. I'm paying half of the bills with you, and I got to listen to everything you say.
But who said that?
Who made the choice?
No, but who said that?
Who made the choice to pay half the bills, though? That's your fault.
Yeah, who said 50-50 anything?
You settled for that.
That never came out of my mouth.
But you settled for that. It's what you
For the
settled
record,
for.
I'm not a 50-50 kind of girl. I'm a you paying 100% of the bills, and I'm
yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Like I'm traditional. I like to take care of my woman.
But it's a lot of men, well, I say boys that call themselves men who think that a woman needs to go 50-50 with them in order to be in a relationship, but they want 100% of the control.
But they're saying that is our fault.
I can't speak for them. I can't listen. I can't speak for them. There's always exceptions.
Like once you talk to that person and y'all are just in the talking stage or possibly dating, and he voices these. Matter of fact, these are things that need to be talked about before you even get in a relationship.
Exactly.
Are you a 50-50 or are you 100%? So once you find out that he is a 50-50 and we got to split the bills 50-50, that's for you to decide, am I going to continue this relationship with this man, or am I going to say,
right,
I'm out because I'm not a 50-50 girl?
Exactly. But see, so if we're going to go there, then let's talk about the women. Let's talk about the women who just want to be taken care of, but don't want to be traditional women. You want the man to be traditional, but then you want to go and have your hot girl summer while this nigga's paying all your bills or funding this. Let's talk about that, because at the end of the day, I didn't say anything about 50-50. I'm a traditional man. I love to take care of my woman. I love that I come home from a hard day's work and my woman is at the crib type. You know what I mean? Like, I love it. Like, that is my life. That's the life that I want. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So I'm not a 50-50 anything.
Facts. And my ex, she can come on here and vouch. My ex, when I was in a relationship, the last time I was in one, it was 10 years ago, but I paid all the bills. And guess what? I'm going to be 1,000. I can be 1,000 about it. I didn't even have 100% of control because I'm not worried about having 100% of control. Nigga, that's a control freak. Some men are like that. Not men. All men ain't like that. I'm going to give you your opinion. Of course, you're going to have an opinion. Everybody has a choice. I'm not going to argue with you about, oh, I pay all the bills, so you're going to listen to me. No, I don't go like that. But at the same time, women expect a man to pay all the bills, but they can go do what they want. Now that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
I agree. So my cousin Rosani said these men are the same ones screaming for traditional women, but aren't traditional men themselves. So that yet again, that goes back to, you have to sit, and this is where you have to sit and have these conversations prior to getting in a relationship. You have to have these conversations in the talking phase. If we can't get past the talking phase and agree on things, then I know this. I'm moving forward. First of all, I'm not calling you back. It's not a second date. None of that. But a lot of women don't think that way because, like you said before, I'm piggybacking off of what you said before, K-Pound. They are thinking about the potential that they see in this man. And in the future, they're like, okay, in the future, I can get him to do X, Y, Z, and he's going to look like X, Y, Z. And then if he don't look like X, Y, Z, then now you're resenting this man for a pedestal that you don't put this man on.
I got something for you. So, perfect example. As far as you was talking about the talking and people like getting the understanding, that's the main problem with relationships now, is because relationships are based on sex and how much fun you have with a person. It's not even based on what they can bring to the table. If we being 100, if you have fun and you go out, you have fun with a man, right? Then y'all go home, y'all have sex, all that's good. Y'all go on dates. All of a sudden, y'all in a relationship and y'all don't even know each other.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? So now you don't know if I'm 50-50 or 100. You don't know what I am. You just going on.
Because you ain't even had the conversation.
But listen, even further than that, and I'm not a religious person, but I go back to religion because a lot of people are. And then a lot of people say that, oh, okay, well, I'm Christian or I'm this or I'm that, but then you don't follow the rules of that, you know what I mean, of whatever it is that you believe in.
They
So
taking
I'm
it.
saying not to say this. I'm saying not to say this, that, you know, your relationships are not even supposed to be a thing. Like, you're not supposed to have sex. You're supposed to get to know a person, but you're not supposed to have sex. You know why? Because then in that marriage, you have preferences. So now you're comparing this penis to this penis, or that, you know, head game to this head game. So you understand what I'm saying? And you're never going to be fully satisfied because you have a preference. So sex is not even supposed to be a thing in a relationship. You're just supposed to get to know each other, see that he's a good man, or see that she's a good woman, and then get married, start your family, and things of that nature. So it's already doomed from the start, to be honest.
It was doomed from the start when Eve decided she wanted to eat that fruit from the tree, baby.
Right. And it's
No.
and it's
And Adam listened to her and actually ate from the tree because she saw something, but he didn't see anything until everything happened once he ate that fruit.
right. And you see what happens when a man listens to a woman? See what happens?
Listening to the
And as far as the comment that your cousin just made about women having the most master's degrees and things of that nature,
that's my
baby, I hate to break it to you, love. Congratulations on that and everything, but men don't care. I don't care that you have a master's degree. I don't care what job you do. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care about none of that stuff. That is not important to me because it's not for me. It's for you. It's not for us. It's for you.
Hold it down for
I don't
y'all.
care.
So here's the thing, because y'all know we talked about this earlier. Me and K-Pound did have a conversation earlier on this topic so that we could see each other's views. And so I knew what I was getting into and he knew what he was getting into. Mm-hmm. And no one has ever asked me what I bring to the table. No man has ever asked me what I bring to the table. Mm-hmm. And that's because I believe they can already see that anyway. So when he asked me, the question was, I believe, what makes me the prize? Something
No,
like that.
what I asked you was, what benefit do you bring to a relationship?
Yes, that was it. And I said the fact that you can come home and I can create a safe space for you. That was my answer. Because that's the honest truth. I know at the end of the day, I know when I'm out there in the world and I'm working as a single parent, I know that when I come home, that is my safe haven and that is my safe space. I don't want to hear no BS when I get in this house.
Right.
I don't want to hear these dang on kids, but you know that is what it is.
However, y'all sit your ass down somewhere.
However, when my man comes home from work, he's not gonna want to hear me nagging about X, Y, Z. I'm going to present the atmosphere to allow him to let me know what it is that he wants to talk about. And then I need to present, do you want me to listen or, do you want my opinion on something? A lot of times people, they don't know to do that. They haven't been by themselves and reflected on themselves to have that insight to say, hey, are you open to receive my junk today? I saw a video on that like years ago. I said, and it was like, don't dump your junk on people. And it made sense to me. Like,
it's called trauma. It's called trauma dumping. It's called trauma dumping.
I need to make sure that you are open to receive what I have to give you, even if it is, I've had a rough day and this is what happened, or it could be some great news. But at the end of the day, like, if I know that I have some negative energy in me that I just need to vent about, I need to make sure that you are open to receive that so that you can not give me your insight, so to speak, and not to consume you, not for it to burden you, but for you to just be listening, it go on one ear and out the other.
Take the stress off my chest. Listen, that is a beautiful thing. Like speaking life into your man is the best thing that you could do for your man. Being your man's rock or being his backbone is the best thing that you could do for a man, because of the things that we deal with outside of that household. We shouldn't have to deal, with those same things inside of the household. Like, if I gotta come in the house, why do you think there's some men that sit in the parking lot for a half an hour? Like, I gotta go in here with this bitch. Like, I mean, sorry, but you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, come on, man. Like, and I've done that on several occasions. You know what I'm saying? Or I used to get phone calls. Yeah, when you get home, we need to talk. Like, why? What? What? What do you want? Like, you know what I'm saying? So
if I send that text message, I'm just being toxic, and I just want to fuck with you.
I'm sure.
Exactly. But understand how many men go through that though. Like, you know what I'm saying? How many men have to fight the world off and then come home to fight their woman?
But the
You know what I'm saying?
she said, I'm sitting in the car now. She's crazy.
That's my cousin. Lakira is my friend. Rosani is my cousin. I'm weak.
The thing is, it's so much competition. That's why, like, when you say men versus women, people take that seriously. Like,
so hard.
Somebody get on her and be like, "Oh, well, a man does this." As soon as a man say he does something, the woman's got something to come back with. Then when a woman say, "Oh, we don't need a man for this," a man's got to come back for it. It's like, it's not that serious, bro. It's not that serious. And it's way easier when you don't make it a competition and you don't make it a tit for tat thing. It's about, hey, how come my man can't just go do something for me and my woman can go do something for me and we leave it at that? It's never going to be that. And the thing is, it's the society that's changed the narrative of the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of women say chivalry's dead. A lot of women say all men cheat. No, they don't. I know men that's faithful to dogs. I know men that's faithful to their PlayStation. I know men that's faithful to
my PlayStation on right now.
They barber.
They faithful to other dudes.
Right, but listen, so check it. So,
it's about, do you want to do it?
So check it out.
You gotta make me want to be faithful.
Right. So expound on that. Do you feel okay? So let me ask you, ladies, this. So why do you feel like men cheat?
Because something's lacking. Anybody, that's the reason why anyone cheats. Something is lacking.
Okay. Is that your opinion as well, Fred?
Fred.
Huh?
Curiosity killed the cat. They be curious as to see what they can get outside of home.
Okay. So let me explain to you in a more savage sense, or better yet, a more just human nature. Okay. How many children can you have in a year as a woman?
Well, multiple.
I mean, twins. Come on, let's be like, stop it. You're going to semantics right now. But how many children can you have honestly and healthy in a year?
Two. I've had 2 in 1 year, and they're very healthy.
That's because you ain't sit your ass down when you.
So you had a kid within 6 months and then got pregnant right after you had the baby and had another kid in 6 months. Right. It takes 9 months to have a child. That's not.
My kids are literally 11 months apart.
Ain't no way.
That's not a year. That's over a year. That's 11 months. That's over a year. Or wait, no, that is just less than a year.
I'm gonna need you to get your math together, honey.
I apologize, but okay, whatever the case may be, that is a specific situation.
She being hot in the tail, okay? It's a lot of hot in the tail like that.
But it's semantics. But what I'm saying to you is that more than likely, women only have one child a year. Every 9 months, then you got to recover from that. Then maybe you have another child. One child a year. How many babies can a man have in a year?
Too many. Too many.
We can impregnate the world. It is in our nature. It is in your nature to be monogamous. It is in our nature to conquer, explore the world. It's a natural thing. Now we're only talking nature.
He only told Abraham to go out, be fruitful.
Be fruitful and multiply.
He told Abraham that. He didn't tell your ass to do that. Hold on.
He's just talking about the nature, though. That's a nature. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can have in the Bible, in the Quran, in pretty much almost every faction, you can have as many wives as you can afford to have, as you can afford to take care of.
I'm so weak.
She's crazy. She's wrecked. She's wrecked, dog.
That's my cousin.
Take him out.
Cousin said, in my nature, it's my nature to take my man out if he plays with me.
That's right. That's real though.
I understand. But I'm just being real. Like I said, I'm just being real, and I'm only speaking in logic. I'm not speaking in feelings. I'm not speaking. You know what I mean? I'm not speaking in opinion. I'm speaking in fact. Like it is a natural fact that that's what it is. Now, here's my thing as well. So
It's in the
do
Bible. He
you
was talking about
so
the couple.
so you in as being women and you feel like you're a good woman to your man, you want your man to have more, correct? Like more money, bigger houses, more cars, more time for you, more time for the kids, private schools, things of that nature, correct? Yes.
I want
So
all
why
that.
does it stop? So why does it stop at women?
What do you
Why
mean?
can't he have more women as well? If you want him to have more, why can't he have more women? Because it
Why
hurts
do
your feelings.
why do he need more women?
Variety.
But that's not in the Bible. That's called adultery.
No, that's
Yes, it is.
called.
That's if you're
No, it's
married.
not. That listen to me. I'm not talking about
That's
marriage.
premarital sex is a sin.
And
It is
and
that we already covered that. We already covered that. But if you're sinning anyway, then what is there to be not monogamous to? Like, what is the benefit of a man being monogamous to a woman? What is the benefit of it for the man?
Do what?
There is no benefit in being monogamous for a man. None at all.
So we let you
And why
okay.
is
So
that?
okay, so this goes back to back in the day. The man is taking care of the house. He's bringing home the bacon, and we sit at home and we cook, clean, take care of the kids, lay down in bed and do our wifely duties. And then he's still going the other side of town, and she's cooking.
So is Sheila.
She's cooking, cleaning, and taking care of however many kids he got over there. You gonna spread yourself thin trying to do all of this for more than one household.
But that's his problem. That's his problem to deal with.
That don't make no sense. Why?
To
Why
you,
would
it doesn't. Listen, to you, it doesn't make sense. To you, it doesn't make sense because it is not a benefit to you. So it doesn't make sense to you.
and that ain't in the Bible. If we talking
hey,
about
hey,
the Bible,
I'm gonna take you back. I'm gonna take you back on this one. And this is just because me and my homie talked about this the other day. I told my homie, I said, bro, when a woman's coming up, what's the one thing her mother tells her not to do is give away her cooch, right?
yeah,
When a man's coming up, what's the one thing his mama tell him not to do? Tell him to do. Strap up.
right.
Because they already
Don't
know
bring me no babies home.
we're gonna bone chicks. Multiple. Y'all don't want to, y'all so worried about, hey, I don't want every man having my cooch. Dudes don't think about that. I'm just being
Right.
100. We're not thinking
Okay.
about that.
Even more than
They
that.
want
Listen.
kids
Even
and all
more than
that.
that. Even more than that. So let's take it back to let's take it to the basics. So ladies, what makes a high value woman a high value woman?
Are you ask y'all? He
I'm
asked y'all
asking.
a
It's a
question.
question.
He asked y'all a question.
Amount of bodies.
Do what?
The amount
What
of
makes
bodies you got.
yeah,
That
what
makes
makes
me
what,
the amount of
no,
bodies makes me
what makes you what makes a high value woman a high value woman? To you guys. I'm asking you guys as well.
oh, to me, okay,
Yeah.
Yes.
so I'm resourceful.
Hmm.
I I'm able to maintain a household. I
Hmm.
am able to be
Remain
submissive.
faithful.
I
Hmm.
am able to
Remain faithful.
create the safe space for my man. Those are the things that I provide in my relationship.
And that's what
Um,
makes you feel like you're a high value. Like that's what makes a high value woman to you.
that would yes, because that's all
Okay.
I got
What
to say.
about you? What about you, Fred?
Yeah, and I would add remain faithful on there. Like I would.
Kira. Kira.
Like
Okay.
everything
So
you say and to remain faithful. But in my instance is if you want me to remain faithful, why can't you remain faithful? I don't care what it says, you spreading your seed all over everywhere.
That's what the Quran said. That ain't what the Bible said. That ain't what
Okay.
Jesus ain't said that.
Okay.
Allah Akbar said that.
Okay.
okay. So what makes a high value man to you guys?
Someone who is able to provide and protect.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's it. That's a high value man.
That's all
Only
we get.
because that covers the basics of everything. I shouldn't have to. Those are the two main things that I require is for you to be able to provide and protect.
Okay.
Providing
So let me
financial comes with that underneath that. It's a whole bunch of that's the main umbrellas, and the little umbrellas come underneath that. So yes.
Okay, so a high value man is a man who makes over 6 figures a year and is able to provide any type of life that you want. That is a high value man. Okay, a high value woman is this: you women are born with their value. Your value is how many bodies you've had. That
I
is
said
the
that.
main value to a man is how many people have you had sex with. That is a woman's value. You are born with your value, your
I was
beauty,
prepared a long
and
time ago.
listen, your beauty and how many. And if I can walk in the room and there's 20 niggas in that room and none of them can say they can have sex with they had sex with you, that is value.
That's what I
Now
was
here,
That's
saying.
what
So,
makes a high
that's what I
value
was
woman.
I
saying. So
moved here. I moved here to Myrtle Beach, and I can say that now. I can say that. I can say
that's what I was
not
saying
to.
earlier. How many bodies you have? That's what I was saying.
Okay, right. Okay,
Right,
so
because
then I
women,
can go to
your
Louisville, and I can
beauty.
say that.
Right. Your beauty and your body count is your value. You are born instantly with that. Men have to acquire their value because, like you said in
Facts.
our conversation off screen, I am not listening to no broke nigga. I am not this with no broke nigga. I am not that with no broke nigga. Can't no broke nigga tell me nothing. Like, you understand what
Exactly.
I'm saying? So you men have to acquire their value. So when you have a lot of bodies as a woman, if okay, it's you women hold the key to sex. Men hold the key to relationships. So if you have the key that, excuse me, I said it the wrong way, but it still means the same thing. But if everybody has the key to your lock, then it's an easy lock to open. But if only one person has a key to your lock, that's what makes that lock valuable. Right? Did I say that right? Yeah, I said that
Yeah,
right.
you said it right.
So meaning basically, if you had sex with every Tom, Dick, and Harry, then it's easy. Women, it's easy for women. You could walk outside the door and slip and fall on some pins. A lot of men can't do that. We have to build our value. We have to be somebody. We have to have a reputation. We have to have the nice car, the nice jewelry. We have to be creative. We have to be funny. We have to be charismatic. We have to be handsome in order for us to be attainable for a woman. So we build our value. You come with yours. That's why men cheat. That's why it's not. That's why it's looked down upon when a woman has a lot of bodies and a man and a man has a lot of bodies and they're like celebrated because it's hard to get coochie for a man.
So, question.
I got
So you
for your
prefer your
question. For your
coochie?
question.
Go
For your
ahead.
question. Because I know the question's probably gonna coincide with what I'm about to say. So I got on this podcast before, right? Not this one, but I was
Hmm.
on one about a year ago, and I was talking to a girl, and the girl made a statement. She said she's not dealing with a guy that's had sex with more than so many people. So I broke down to her. I said, "Okay, so you mean to tell me you meet a guy, he takes you out, he shows you a great time. He don't come home trying to have sex with you. He's ready for another date. He's taking you out 20 times. Y'all done been on 20 dates. He's met your kids. The kids love him. Everything is good about him. And he turns around and tells you that he had sex with 1,000 women. Are you gonna get rid of him right there?" She was like, and I was like, my point exactly.
Right. That okay. So my question is, do you want your coochie to come with zero bodies?
That's
That
impossible.
that's because that's
That's
inexperienced. I
impossible,
mean,
but
it's not
absolutely
impossible.
I
There
would
are
love.
some virgins still out there,
No, there
but
are
that's
still
no
virgins out there.
experience.
I would
I'm gonna
absolutely
find one. I'm gonna
love
find
that.
one, and they're gonna be on this show now. I'm gonna find me a
Listen,
virgin.
I would absolutely love and appreciate that. You know what? Do you know why?
But you can mold her into the
Being a high
Because
value
she
woman.
does not have a sexual preference, and I can teach her the things that I need to teach her in order to satisfy me. Because that's all she should be worried about in that regard, in the sexual regard, is pleasing her man. So I'm going to teach you how to please me.
okay. So in regards
I'm
to
not paying no attention to that comment. Yeah, I'm not paying no attention to that comment.
It has nothing to do with
so
sex. Nobody said it did. What he was saying is when you're born, that's what I was saying earlier. When a woman is born, the first thing of their parents, their father and their mother tells them is to protect your body. Don't give your body away. That's the value, is what he's talking about. He's not saying it has to do with sex. What he's saying is the value goes down if you fuck. over and over and over and over and over is what he's saying.
See, that is the epitome of a woman listening to respond and not listening to hear.
So then I have okay, so I got two questions. Okay, well, I already asked the one question. So then my other question is, how do you know how many bodies a person has? Like, some of us have slept with people and we don't know what our count is. So then,
right, exactly.
What J. Cole say, times about 3. Whatever number they say, times about 3.
So okay, so here's the thing.
I'm joking. Don't get mad, friend. I'm joking.
So here's the thing. So you don't know how many bodies this person really has. They can say they had. I can say I only slept with 2 people, and then when I get in this bedroom and I put the snapper turtle and the Gawk 5000 on you like, ain't no way you only slept with 2 people. So
goddamn lie.
Right. So my thing is, if I sleep with a single digit amount of people, y'all know I'm transparent. I don't even know how many people I slept with because, you know what I'm saying.
And that's one thing too. Like, a man at the end of the day, I mean, don't get me wrong, and I'm gonna be 100 because a lot of men get praise from other men about how many chicks they have slept with, and then that's another story. But anyways, a woman would sit down and look you dead in your eye and be like, "Well, this is the first time I've ever sucked a penis on the first date." And they be lying like a mug. Like, what's the point of lying?
I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm not gonna tell that lie.
And I know she don't my homie up. Like, stop it. It ain't your first time. Why you gotta lie about it? Like, men we don't shave from it. We don't shave from it, because I'll tell you right now, I jumped out the porch late. I ain't lose my virginity. I was 17 years old. So when I lost that, I was a whore. See, I was born in everything.
I'll tell you a crazy story. So my appreciation for women was kind of hard earned, because the way that I even started out, I lost my virginity at 14. Do you know how I lost my virginity?
Your babysitter?
Running a train on my so-called girlfriend with my cousin and my brother. Yeah.
I lost mine to my girl's best friend. I'm fucked up.
What the world? Wait a minute.
I ain't gonna lie.
Wait a minute.
I lost my virginity to my boyfriend, but I was young.
I was 18.
I lost mine to my girlfriend's best
friend.
I
was 12, and my boyfriend was 17.
1 second, y'all. I do apologize. Excuse me. 1 second.
I lost my virginity to my boyfriend at 12. He was 17. But okay, so
I was 18.
My thing,
I lost mine, Cindy.
This whole
okay, friend.
Yeah.
So my I have another question. So it seems like, from a statistic point of view, in this high value situation, no one meets the criteria really. No one. If you are a high value man and this is what you require for, it's not too many high value men that are going to be able to get this certain criteria of women who have low numbers or no bodies at all. Like,
right.
It's a lose-lose situation.
Well,
I agree.
I mean, in a sense it is, but it's only about, I think, 8% of men who are top earners, or who are, who make over, 6 figures a year. So the high value man is there, but the high value man is not going to be looking upon, you know what I mean? No chick that it's hard to explain, but like, okay, so let's say I make $1 million a year. I'm not going to be looking for no hood chicks. I'm not going to be looking for no, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be looking for something a little different that can match my fly, that can make me look better when I walk in the room. You know what I'm saying? That could potentially get me more business partners, more people. Like, men look at women. Like, when I walk in the room, like, okay, when I used to do shows, when I used to perform, I used to walk in with like 3 or 4 girls. Actually, my nickname was Mr. Stay with 2 bitches. That was my nickname because I stayed with two bad. Listen, I stayed with two bad ones, but it was for a reason because those two females got me more females. Those two females got me more attention. Those two females got me more business because now niggas is trying to holler at them. So now they're like, yeah, go talk to K Pound because blah 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 blah. Hey girl, you know you fine as hell, this and that, and this and that. And I wasn't even smashing them or nothing. I used to bring them with me, and they used to get me. They used to get me business. They used to get me, and then of course, I was selling drugs as well, so they helped me with that as well. Like you understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, though they brought value to me because just from being pretty, they never paid for nothing. They never had to drive anywhere. They never had to do none of that. I was fully taking care of them, fully, making sure that everything that they needed from me was taken care of. I was making a lot of money at that time. I was a high value man at that time. You know what I'm saying? So I was doing everything that I could to provide for these women, and they both was trying to smash me. And of course, I smashed them once or twice, but it wasn't a sexual thing. It was just, you know what I mean? That's what comes with the territory or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, the value that they brought to me was they got me more. And that's what I'm saying. So like you have to, as a high value man, you have to look at what can bring you more value. You know what I'm saying? And as a high value woman, I'm sorry, go ahead. What'd you say?
Go ahead, finish. I got a question for the ladies after you.
Yeah, so and as a high value woman, you should be thinking, how can I bring more to my man? How can I make my man look better? How can I help him provide more for us or get more for us? That's all I'm saying.
I got a question for y'all too.
What's the question?
No, this is a good one because it's true. Okay. Now, it might not be y'all two per se, but I want to hear y'all's two opinion. Okay, so why do a lot of women go after somebody else's man and not get their own?
Oh, I can't answer that because I don't know.
Okay, so
I'm
listen.
not going after nobody else.
I got an answer. I got an answer.
I want to hear y'all's opinion on it.
I don't go. A lot of us don't go after another girl's man. A lot of us don't know that when the man approaches us, he already has a girl, and we end up becoming emotionally invested in these men because they're not being honest.
Nah, stop it.
I said a lot of us. I didn't say all of us. There are some women. I can't answer for those women that specifically say, "Oh, why is he with her? She ain't even all that. I could do better and I look better." I can't answer for those women because I'm not that type of woman and I don't have that mindset.
I just said it before I stated the question. I said, not pertaining to y'all two. I want y'all's opinion on it. I know it don't have nothing to do with y'all two. I'm just saying. A guy will be single. A guy will be single, and no chicks are trying to approach him. As soon as he says he's in a relationship, it's chicks coming out the woodwork.
Those are the ones that have that mentality of they feel like that they look better than that girl. They like the way that man looks, and it don't matter who he with. They like how he looks. They like what he has. The girl they probably feel like the girl don't have whatever it is that they possess, and it's a competition at the end of the day. Because I've literally watched other women do that, and I've heard them say that before, like, she ain't even all that. I bet you I could back her dude. He ain't faithful, blah, blah, blah. And then you done got this man away from this girl and you ain't even really want him to begin with. You just wanted to say that you could get him. So it's an ego thing and it's a competition thing. That's all it is.
So may I answer that question?
It can go the same for men too. Men.
May I answer that question for you, bro?
Want to be with a woman that ain't in a relationship. I done seen that happen too.
So
I ain't saying it wasn't. I was asking the question.
Go ahead.
So my answer to that question is this, and I'm gonna be real, because women want a man at the finish line. They don't want to go through the race. So if they see another woman is happy, then they just want to take that and be at the finish line already.
But the finish line don't look the same. So here's the thing though with that, and that's why I don't like that because you don't know what it took for that one. You don't know what that woman went through to get him to get
absolutely. To that. Absolutely. So how messed up of a person does that? So how messed up of a person does that make you to want to be at a finish line that you don't even know? You don't even know what race they ran. You don't even know what race they're running, but you just want to be at the finish line. You see that he makes her happy. He has this money. He treats her good. so that's what you want to be. Or the penis is good, she's fully satisfied, so you want that to be you. That's it.
However, on the other aspect of that, who's to say that when he leaves her for you, that he's going to be the same? Because, like
Absolutely.
you said, again,
but that's the risk.
She might not add that value that woman.
That's where the delusion. Listen,
in other people, so it may look good to you on the outside with what they got going on, but if you get that man, then you realize he ain't really fronting everything like he said. She fronting everything,
right? Or he's beating her. Like, right, or he was beating her up, or he's, you know what I mean? Like, it's a whole lot, but that's the delusion right there. That's where the delusion comes from, because all you know is that they look happy together. All you know is that is something that you want for yourself, and instead of building that with the man, you just want to take it because it's already done.
Right.
Facts.
All right, y'all.
That's the realism of it. That's just like that's how we always get into. That's how we always get into the women are the prize. That right there, that statement is like one of the craziest statements in the world to me, because who are you the prize to? And I'll answer that question myself and say that, and hear this clearly, that you are the prize to the men that you don't want.
Makes sense.
That was good.
Because it's a lot of them that I don't.
I ain't gonna lie. I can admit, as a man, and this is being 100, a man will skip on 10 chicks that really, 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 really like him and would actually do something for him to get the one that ain't shit.
Yeah, real talk. Like, because she's pretty, or she got the fattest ass, or you know what I mean. So yeah, that's cool. I mean, but like, how many ugly niggas are in your DM right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many ugly niggas are in your friend request? You know what I'm saying? Or in your what's that called? In your spam folder. How many niggas are in your spam folder? Hey, beautiful. Or whatever the case may be, and them is the niggas that don't give you a chance, and them is probably the niggas that'll worship the ground you walk on. But you don't want them niggas. You want that Tyrone nigga.
I want to say some got thousands of them.
But I like
it. And there's a thing. Like but it's there. Is what I'm saying. The point of it is
go through. It's too many.
Right, but the point of it. But the point of it is that it's there, and you choose to be single.
Okay, so I'm choosing to be single, y'all. I'm speaking when I'm speaking about, you know, when I was speaking about my man. This was hypothetically speaking how I am when I'm in a relationship. I am not in a relationship, so don't listen to me right now because I'm off. No, I'm just playing. I'm choosing not to be in a relationship because I'm working on myself. I felt like I needed some things that I needed to work on because I was not getting what I felt like I required out of a relationship. And then too, I definitely felt like I was seeking pleasure and I was not receiving it when I was having sex. So that is why I haven't had sex with a man since October. I thought my vagina was again. So,
well, here's the thing, and this is in most cases. It may not be in your case, but you say all that, and that's a beautiful thing. You're supposed to heal. You're supposed to work on yourself. You're supposed to prepare yourself, you know, for the next relationship that you feel like you're going to get into, as if it's going to be the last relationship that you get into. That's a beautiful thing. But the fact of the matter is that the right nigga's going to come along and pipe you down, and you're going to be struck again, and all that BS is out the door.
So here's the thing. Life and relationship is about trial and error. It's about trial and error. And so if I feel like this is the right person for me at the time, and you know what I'm saying, I let him pipe me down and I become delusional and say, you know, maybe this could work, but girl, he got some red flags. But it's okay though, because he's piping me down and I ain't been piped down in like 7 months. So we're gonna ignore that for right now and enjoy the pipe. And then when we tire of it, then we're going to say, girl, you should have got out a long time ago, even though you're already emotionally invested. Like, you should have left a long time ago, and now you act like you can't leave this man because you don't know how long it's going to be before you get another pipe. So,
exactly, and that is where the delusion comes in. because you convinced yourself, okay, I could just give him some coochie and then not be, you know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, this nigga's out sleeping on your couch or something. You know what I'm saying? And then you're telling him he ain't. You know what I mean? It's a situation of you won't take the time to heal yourself. You won't take the time to be prepared. And most women, and this may not be in your case, but most women are not single by choice. They are single because the man that they want don't want them. The man that they are looking for is not there for them. That's why most women choose to be single.
I'm single because I am shallow. That's why I'm single, y'all. I am shallow.
But more women need to be honest about why they're single.
I'm telling you right here, right now, these 7 months that I have not had sex, one, I have been trying to get this hysterectomy since March. I was supposed to have had a hysterectomy. So the fact that I could possibly get pregnant again scares the crap out of me because I only done it one time and I didn't make the right decision on my picker. So I love my baby to death, but the person that I laid down with and reproduced with was not the right choice for me. And I did not know this until after the fact. So one of the things I will say that I learned my lesson from is know who you're sleeping with because there's a possibility that you can reproduce with them. Know their family mental health history. Know their family history. Know if they really are family oriented or are they all just out for themselves. Like you need to know these things. I did not know these things about my child's father.
How about don't have
my baby mama? You know what I'm saying?
How about don't have unprotected sex with a nigga you ain't willing to spend the rest of your life with?
That too. Or you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you can have protected sex and everything ain't 99.9%, that ain't 100%. The pull-out method don't work. I'm telling you, don't do the pull-out method because it don't work. As
an adult, if you're a grown adult,
I made a pull-out
and you feel like the pull-out method works, then something is wrong with you. You're deranged. Because, at the end of the day, you can get pregnant from pre-cum.
Pre-cum is a thing.
So here's the thing. When I got pregnant I was almost 30 by the time I got pregnant. And I didn't think that I could have children because I had been I've been married. I have been in relationships and they have kids. We're in a relationship long term. No kids have come about. Then as soon as they, we get out of the relationship, boom, they done got somebody pregnant. So I'm like, I'm the common denominator in this. Maybe it's something wrong with me and isn't meant for me to be a parent. I wanted that wholeheartedly, but God was like, you know what? It's not your time. Mm-hmm. And the devil said, do this with this man right here. And because y'all were together and you know him, but you don't know him. You know him as in high school and you're getting to know him as an adult. And I'm seeing that this is not the person that I want to spend my time with and the rest of my life with. So we break up. We break up 2 weeks later. I found out I'm pregnant. I'm not sure whose baby it is, but I know I slept with 2 people. I know that. And I know that
So here's the thing with that. So were you still having periods?
My periods are very irregular. So sometimes I would go months without having periods.
But were you still having them?
Yes.
Okay, did you go to the doctor and the doctor said that you were barren?
No.
So then you could still have kids at any moment.
But here's the thing. No one teaches us that. So don't be talking to me like I'm supposed to freaking know that.
If you're still having periods, you can still get pregnant. Period.
Listen, I still have periods now.
I'm a man and I know that. And you can still get pregnant now. It might be a ectopic pregnancy. You might have a pregnancy in your tubes. It might be something like that, but you can still get pregnant. You might not be able to carry the baby full term, but you can still get pregnant.
A doctor didn't tell me I was barren because I never went to go get. Only a fertility specialist is going to tell you that. If you're going for that purpose, that's the only time you're going to know if you're barren or not.
But you diagnosed yourself. But you diagnosed yourself and said, well, none of these niggas got me pregnant, so I can't get pregnant.
No, I didn't say I can't get pregnant. I thought that there was something wrong with me. But at the time, I was not.
But you didn't go get it checked, is what I'm saying.
Yes, I was going to my yearly annuals, and Your pap smear is going to tell you if you have abnormal cells and STDs. It's not going to tell you if you can get
But
pregnant.
did you specifically ask the doctor, can I get pregnant or not?
No, that's not. No,
That's all I'm saying.
that don't make no sense. And you don't piss me off now. Shit.
What are you mad for?
Anyway, thank you all. Appreciate y'all for coming in. Now we finna have, because we done went over the time. We almost 2 hours in, and I don't even know.
The show's over?
My show been over 39 minutes ago. So we're gonna have a part 2, and I'm gonna bring K-Pound back, y'all, because he's very controversial, and I like y'all arguing with him in the comments. So K-Pound, tell the people where they can find you at on social media.
You can find me on Facebook at Louis J. Moorfield, or the CEO Big K Pound, the CEO Big K Pound on IG. I'm pretty much everywhere, and don't sleep because I might be in Kentucky soon. And I gotta come to Myrtle Beach too because I've never been there.
All y'all gotta come to Myrtle Beach, Corey.
But don't be mad at me. I love you, Summer. You know that. I told you from the door. I said, I'm not going to take none of this personal. You don't take none of this personal. What happened?
I'm not taking it personal.
You pissed me off. You pissed me off.
Corey, where can the people find you at on social media?
Huh? What happened to your birthday?
Corey, where can the people find you at on social media?
And it says it right there. Damn, y'all can't see, y'all can't read. See Jeezy right there. Not playing. Jeezy don't do it visuals, man, on IG, and see Jeezy on Facebook, man. But what I'm talking about, you just said Myrtle Beach.
You're making me cut y'all out tonight.
Your birthday, we supposed to be in Myrtle Beach. So tell K-Pound come too, is what I'm saying.
Are y'all coming? We can have this conversation off camera. Thank y'all for another. This is another episode. Listen. I know my episodes was out of order. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say in the thing, don't judge me. I know it was out of order last week. It said 11 and this is 10. I know that. That's why I said don't judge me. But I don't remember what next week's topic is going to be, but we're going to be back same time. It's going to be 7-ish, between 7 and 7. It all be really dependent on my guests, and if they be here on time, that's what it really be dependent on.
Now you go throw him under the bus. Man.
So, because I be in here. So
listen, I don't take offense to that. Listen, I don't take offense to that because, like I told y'all in the beginning, I wear several different hats. I'm a very busy man. I stopped a lot of the things that I was doing to be, to be here, and not to say that to throw it in anybody's face, because I do appreciate the platform. I do appreciate you guys having me. But I'm a very busy man. Summer's my friend, so anytime she needs me to come back on here, I will be here. No questions asked. You know what I mean? I will make time.
And we're going to be on IG Live then. We're going to figure this out.
Where can we find friend on social media?
She's part of the show now. Since you use her for backup, and she didn't help at all, for real. Let me just say, if you a bad friend, because you just let your friend get jumped this whole time, and the most interesting thing that you said was,
Who? Where?
Yeah.
She was saying some stuff She was saying a little bit of stuff.
Just a little bit. She
let you talk a little bit.
But then you kept shutting her down. That's not logic. That's not logic.
Because
shut up. Don't say nothing else.
What it is listen. What it is a lot of women are not used to men being so firm with them. Like,
she was obeying you. You told her to shut up. Shut up.
I am firm in my beliefs because I've done a lot of research into things that I try not to speak about things that I don't know about. You understand what I mean? That is the logical thing for me to do. So I've done a lot of research in the things that I say and the things that I do, and even the ways that I feel about most subjects. So, I try to be or sound as educated as I possibly can on any subject that I talk about. And if I'm not educated in that subject, then I really won't speak on it. You know what I'm saying? As far as men and women is concerned, I speak from my experience, and I speak from the experiences of other people and what the consensus is. You know what I'm saying? What the statistics are, what the facts are, not, what the logical explanations are, what the logical answers are. not how it makes me feel, not the fact that, oh, I feel bad because I feel like, no, none of that. Like, I'm going to talk to you about the things that I know. And just for your cousin, I don't lie because I don't feel like there's anybody in this world important enough to lie to.
Okay.
Period.
So, thank you all. Summer Speaks is brought to you by our sponsor, Central Bliss Life. Shout out to Tiffany L. The website is www.centralblisslife.com. Facebook and IG is at Central Bliss Life. For all your adult needs, that is men, women, whoever you identify as, she got something for you. Whoever you identify as, she got something for that ass. Okay? All right.
I identify as a lesbian.
Anyway, so thank you. That is another episode of Summer Speaks. We're going to bring K-Pound back another time, y'all, because, yeah, this was interesting. And we're going to bring Best Friend back, too, because, this was interesting. Battle of the Sexes.
I appreciate you guys for having me, man. And, and like I said, anytime, Corey, it was a pleasure meeting you, bro. We got to talk off camera about some music situations or whatever the case may be. But thank you, Summer, for having me. I love you to death. You, my friend. I always love you. Thank you, friends, for your input and your opinions. And I appreciate like I said, I appreciate the platform, man. And, that's really pretty much.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you. I'm going to give you your flowers. I'm proud of you for doing what you're doing right now. Keep it up. And like I told you off camera, any help that you need, I'm saying this so it's public record. But any help that you need, any way that I can help you, friend, please ask.
On blast for real, because he said if I don't come to him and he finds out,
it's an issue. If you need help with something and you don't come to me and I can help you, you're getting the cuss out of your life. I promise you.
Ooh.
All right.
I understand that I am Mr. I know a guy. So if I can't get it done, I probably know a guy.
Right. Okay.
So we'll get it done.
Okay.
But I got to go anyway, y'all. Love y'all. Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Good night.
Good night.